Morgan from the CBT, and today we're going to take you to the Saratoga Springs Resort.
And hey everybody, today we're over here at the Saratoga Springs Resort. And we actually haven't done this video in quite a while, so today we're going to be making our way around this resort for you guys. So as you guys are coming up to where the buses are going to drop you off, this is what you guys are greeted with. Now this actually isn't the best side in my opinion. Anytime you guys are coming in off the buses, a lot of the resorts are really nice, really big, and the way they got this one set up actually doesn't do it a lot of justice. I think they need a better spot to bring the buses in so you get the look of the grandness of what this actual resort is. But this is probably one of the biggest resorts on property. It just takes over so much of the space here, and it's located right next to the Old Key restaurant. But as you guys get dropped off with buses and stuff like that, or you're going to check in, this is where you guys are going to go. It's like right down the main walkway here, and you're going to check in over to the right. So as we get to this clearing up here, we're going to head over to the right where these guys are going in. So we're going to come around here, and these guys here are going to help you out outside if you guys are looking to check in. But it's a little look. It's all based around Saratoga up in upstate New York. It's actually where I'm from, is New York. So I used to go up to Saratoga when I was a lot younger, but there's a look at one of the horses from the track there. And then they've got one of these horse-drawn little buggies over here in the corner. And you got Morgan also. And this is where you guys are going to go right in the carriage house, and this is where you're going to check in. But once again, I think they should have had a better spot out here. So when you guys come up, it's just a really grand entrance in here. But this gives you a look at check-in when you guys come in, how big this room is here. You don't have a lot of desks. They do go around the outside. It is a real tall building here. Now they reused most of the buildings here in the Disney, back in the day this used to be the Disney Institute. That takes me back, way back. But you guys can see some of the space around here. Let me move around so you guys get a little bit better look on the check-in. It's not really a lot of desks in here. They took the TV out. They used to have a TV right there. It's a little lounge area now. There's a lot of lounges in these places. There's just a lot of space. I think they could use this space a little better, but you know, it is what it is. I guess you come in, you gotta have a spot to hang out and stuff like that in rainy days, but you know, this is a lot of space here, and I think they should have a little bit more on the check-in, but maybe that's what they find lately with the numbers and stuff, that's what they need for the size of check-in. And we're making our way into the Artist Palette. So this is where you guys are going to come down here and you're going to eat your food and stuff like that, do your shopping. So this is the area you're actually just going to hang out. They got the artwork up above, the lighting and stuff like that. It's pretty comfy. We've eaten here several times. It's a comfy little area. And over to the right, you've got the little store here. So this is all combined in. It's like a gift shop slash store slash general store slash where you're going to go to pick up your food at the restaurant. Now as you guys are making your way down past that whole store area, you're going to come down to where you're actually going to go in and eat, and some more of the artwork up there with the lighting. And this is where you guys are going to come down here, grab a plate, go up, choose what you guys want to eat. It's a fast food takeout for this one, or you can eat in here. We're going to make our way right on down through the end here. So now this is going to be the entrance. If you guys are golfers, this is going to be the resort you're probably going to want to stay at. But we're going to make our way down to the Turf Club. So you keep going straight on through the restaurant area. You're going to hang a right, and it's going to take you right on down the hall. You got some of these jerseys that are, I guess, they're the Disney jerseys that they have here. But I'm sure some of them have probably been worn back in the day in one of the races. They could just be decor, but I would guess they'd have some symbolic meaning to them. A couple of them might have been worn, especially the Mickey one. But as you make your way down, you got a little lounge in here, you got a pool table, you got your TVs, you got a whole bunch of jerseys up on top, and then you've got the bar down here. Now this glass right here that looks like a mirror, that actually opens up and it's a bar, so it's kind of cool. I think we have that posted in another video. And this is the Turf Club down here. So if you guys are coming down, this is where you'd go to your play your golf and stuff like that. Check in with the golf guys if you're coming out of the actual resort, and this is where you'd go to hang out, eat, and stuff like that. And that's going to open up later on tonight. Another look at the turf club. Now we've made our way back out to where you're getting your food, and we're going to go out the doors right there. So instead of going straight down into the turf club, we took a left, and here we are. Welcome to the pool, guys. The pool straight ahead. Another look back where we were. That's where the horses, the carriages, the check-in. And if you come out these side doors, it takes you right out to the pool, the High Point pool. And this is their main themed pool on property. And they do have the Paddock pool that's probably, it's not as big, but they've got the pool with the slide over there. The slide's like a 300-foot slide, so it's like, I think, the biggest slide on property. But there's a look at the High Point pool. We'll get around down further as we go along, and we're actually going to post this pool by itself. We like to post all the pools by themselves because we get a lot of people that just want to see what the actual pool looks like. So we post a little bit during the video, and then later on, if you guys go into the website or you check out the channel, we'll have the actual pool listed. We're actually going to have all the pools from the Saratoga Resort in there, as well as all the other resorts. And if you guys do want a pool posted, you know, or something else posted, just leave in the comments down below. We're always getting people requesting even the smallest things of the arcades. So they want the stores, they want the arcades, the bus rides are probably the biggest item. We could post one right now, and somebody wants that same video posted tomorrow because it's a fresh video tomorrow, not today. Here's another look from up above down at the pool. And this is one of the side angles looking down. So this is one of their biggest pools on property. It's their main theme pool here. You got your little spa over here. You got some water coming down through the old mountains right here. It's kind of cool with the slide. So this one has a small slide. The Paddock section actually has the biggest slide. And that's like a big corkscrew that comes down out of a water tower. But this one's just coming down through the little, you know, the manufactured mountain right there, or the boulders. Well, we're downstairs right next to the pool. This is the courtyard. Now, if you guys come over for Easter, this is the area they always have roped off for the Easter egg hunt and stuff like that. So this is a look at the actual courtyard. Nothing fancy, but just an area if you guys want to walk around and stuff. There's Morgan again. Down that way is your arcade, and back behind me is the pool. So this is where we just came from. Up above to the left, and we're down here. And looking down there, you guys can see the arcade. Now we're still in the courtyard with the arcade, but we're actually looking around with the camera to give you guys a better feel for this whole courtyard thing right here. And we're actually getting ready to come out and walk on the main street over in that direction right there. You can see the balloon from downtown. But instead of going out the side, we're going to take you guys down this way. And this is the courtyard. On the other side, there's where we just came from. So this is just a basic walk around. There's nothing special, but you know, if you're walking through, you got nothing to do, you want to walk around here, you can. I'd rather myself walk around the actual resort. Not really much in here. There's not a lot here to do. But down on the right hand side here, this road's going to take you down to where the golf club is. You can go straight. That's more of the actual resorts that you guys are going to be staying in, the rooms. Down this way is where you guys are going to go to check in with your golf, and they've got the vacation club. They've got the models set up there. So if you guys are ever looking at what kind of models the DVC has, these guys will take you actually into the models, and you can actually request. Sometimes they have the older ones, sometimes they have the new ones, depending on what they have at a given time, and they'll be more than happy to talk to you guys about that. It's always good for them to try to sell a timeshare, but I always like to go in there, see what's new. Sometimes you get lucky and you can get in and get the rooms. It's like being in the actual room, so you got a feel for what the room looks like. But we're making our way back down now towards where we checked in, but on the outside, to give you guys an idea how vast this resort is. Now, we've walked this several times in the past. I've stayed here countless times, and the space here, it's just crazy. They've got a lot of things in here like the bikes. I don't really think this is the best spot for all this, but for some reason they put everything out on this like main road here. If you keep going straight up, it's going to take you down to where you check in. But right up here is the pool, to give you an idea where we are. So we're heading up towards the pool direction, and we're going to keep continuing straight up past this bus stop. So we're going to walk around the resort a little bit just to give you guys a feel for how it's set up, how it actually is. But it's a very, very big resort. If you guys were to walk it, you're going to need a lot of time, guys. So we've just skipped half the stuff I cut out. This is cut back in all the way down past the bus stop. And if you look up there down that trail, that is where we came for check-in. The pool's right to the left there. And this is one of their big buildings on property here. There's a lot of these big building structures here on the actual property. That's a look back at the pool where we just came from, the bus stop. So we're up here now. And I would love to turn around and just walk around and film the whole thing, but we have had a lot of people in the past when we originally started doing these walkthroughs, and they were like, it's just like a half an hour watching a video of walking and walking. So we're trying to do some strategic cuts in the video to give you guys a feel for how big it is, not to make it too small, but not make it too big. So just bear with us. We'll be in and out in a lot of different cut spots. But we're across the street right now. I'm going to show you what some of these rooms look like. And we're heading over towards the Paddock pool right now. So if you guys were checking out or you checked in, you walk out, go straight past the pool on the right, and you're going to head over in this direction. So it's quite a bit of a walk. You can see how far we were back there, and now we're walking straight on down. And up in front of us, there's a bridge up there. And we're going to head right across that bridge. Now, if you're staying here, you can use these pools on property. So there are several pools located here on property. We're going to make our way over to the Paddock pool right now. The ones that I'd recommend, if you guys like the big theme attractions, is either the High Point pool or the Paddock pool. They're the two, probably the nicest ones. The Paddock one's a smaller pool, but the slide it's fun. My kids are going to have a blast on it once we start coming over and hanging out here again. And now we're over to the bridge. So we just went straight across. This gives you guys an idea how big this place is. You see where we've walked already? Look how far away that is. And that's down up near the side entrance to the Saratoga. It's actually the main entrance, and that's actually called the carousel point of it. So that little section of buildings is the carousel. Straight up in front of us is the Paddock. And then you've got this long old bridge you got to walk across to get over there. So it's quite a big of a haul if you guys are coming from check-in out to here. But it's a real pretty walk. You know, we walk it all the time. We like walking through. This is actually, I would say, one of the resorts I dread coming to shoot because it's always 1,000 degrees out, and I know that I've got to walk for miles and miles and miles. But you know, you do have to get out here. You have to shoot it. People want to see it, so we are out here in the sun doing it. And once again, if you guys haven't subscribed, we recommend subscribing. We always appreciate people subscribing. We like the likes. Definitely keep them coming. We are running a giveaway right now, so if you guys haven't had a chance, check out our website, countrybeartours.com. It tells you all about our giveaway because we're giving away a Star Wars Stormtrooper hat, guys. But we are making our way down right now towards the Paddock pool. Here's a look around at how big this place is. And now we're all the way across the bridge, and what are we looking at? The Paddock pool and Morgan. So as you guys can tell, it's just me and Morgan out here again today. We've been doing a lot of shooting together lately. He's done a few on his own, so he wants to get back into the midst of all the talking and stuff like that as he's walking around and stuff like that. So we're going to try to start getting into some of the videos more with our faces. We're going to try to, you know, step in front of the camera more. I like being behind it. I like to kind of walk around so I'm out of you guys' way while you guys are watching the actual video. Let us know in the comments if you guys want us in the videos more. But here's a look at the side of the Paddock pool. And it's going to make our way right now. We're heading down towards the carousel, which is probably one of the furthest places. And here's a side look at the pool right there. And check this pool out under the countrybeartours.com, or just type into Paddock Pool Country Bear Tours at the our YouTube channel. and it'll take you right to the Paddock pool. But we're gonna make our way down here. I'll try to spin that camera around so you guys get a better look at the pool. Just make my way around here so I can give you a better shot of what you're looking at. I'm sure you guys don't want to see the fence. But like I said, it's a lot of walking here. So when you guys are here, plan to walk. Now, and there is a kids section off on the other side. Once again, check our video out, the Paddock pool, and you're going to see all that. But here's a glimpse of the pool from outside. I'll show you guys a better shot on that when we turn around and post it individually. But this is where it's located. You've got a wet bar outside. You've got the pool, you got the slide, you got a little kiddie section. There's the big bridge that takes you right back over to where you guys are going to go to check in and stuff like that. And now we're going to head down a little bit. I'm going to go a little bit further down before we turn around because I want to give you a feel for what this is like, what these buildings are like and how they're set up. It's all the way around all this waterway. This is kind of like the outside. In the middle is where you're going to drive your car and either come and go in the resort. And now we're on the other side of the waterway, over near where you check in, but on the far side now. So that's where we went to check in. That's where you park your car. And we're on this side, and this is actually going to take us out to the Grandstand section. So right now we're going to turn around. We're going to head on down this way, and it's going to take us over to yet another pool that they have on property. And like I said, you can walk all over this place. You've got the whole other section that's down near the Disney Springs area. So this is a really, really monstrously big resort. So we're taking you through just a couple of parts of this. If you guys want to see anything else, feel free to put in the comments. We'll go shoot anything you guys want us to shoot, as long as it's within reason and as long as it's feasible. When we get back in the area, if we have a chance to do it, we'll shoot it for you and we'll get it posted. We'll even send you out a message letting you know that we posted it out there. But this is kind of like a little bit of a walkway, so if you guys checked in, obviously we're so far walking a couple minutes over here, so you do have to allow a little extra time. And this is the place that you're going to be sharing your walkway with the golf cart, so you do got to be careful over here. This is where the golf cars do come, but there's the pool up there. And this is the furthest point on the, as you're facing the resort on the right side of the resort. We were just over on the Paddock side, which is the left side of the resort. And now if you were to keep driving through past where the golf course was, where you're going to be checking into the golf course when we came out of the building, down that way would be the Congress Park section, and that's another big old section down there. So this place goes all over the place, but this gives you an idea of where things are. This is the Grandstand pool up here. And now we're all the way out past the pool looking in. And before we head out of here, what I do want to do is take you over and bring you into a part of a building to give you guys a better feel of what the rooms look like on the outside. So this is the actual pool as we're walking up on it. There is a little kiddie section out in the front here. And then on the inside is the actual pool. So they seem to keep the kids section separate on this section here. Usually they're a little closer. This one seems like it's kind of pushed out a little bit, but that's the little kiddie section. The other section right there, you've got water spraying down. This actually, once again, it's a small pool. They've got a nice little kiddie section in there. Look it up online, the Congress Park pool. We'll have that one posted out there too. Check it on either the website or in our channel. The website's a lot easier to use though. If you guys want to go in there, just click on the Saratoga Resort and it'll have everything listed for you. But as you guys are carrying on through, this is what you're going to see. This is the pool over here. You've got the water splashing down on you, the kids section. And now I just want to run you in before we say goodbye here. We want to run you in, show you what some of these rooms are going to look like. And once again, tiny pool, but really fun. Most of the pools you go into, like if you're going over to like the Port Orleans pools, they're outside pools, they're just pools. This one here's got a lot of water spraying down on you, so it's kind of fun. And these are the rooms. You got this nice grand opening with the rockways, just like you'd see up in Saratoga, New York. They're themed around like an upstate New York type of resort and room. And this is what the rooms are gonna look like. As you're walking, all the floors look just like this. You're walking down the halls, your room is right off to the right or to the left, and this is what you're looking at. You've got your little door tag, you've got your door, and that's it. You walk in, You're either on the outside or the inside. And when you guys do stay here, you can request where you guys want to be. Always make sure you request the spot you want to be, because if not, they'll put you wherever and you may wind up out in the boondocks. So just remember, and always look, if you're not even watching our videos, definitely check someone else's out so you know where you want to stay, and then say, hey, I want to stay in the Congress Park area, or I want to stay near the hospitality house. Well, that's about it for this area, guys. We're going to head over to Disney Springs right now before we say goodbye and jump on a boat for you. Well, we decided to jump on a boat before we say goodbye to show you guys what this place looks like from the water perspective, not just walking around on the inside, but you can see it's just beautiful on the inside and the outside, no matter where you guys are here. This is, as we said, probably the biggest resort on Disney property. The colors and the mix of the ground and the buildings is just a real pretty mix all in all, guys. This is one of my favorite places to come over and actually stay at if you're looking at the Disney Springs area from your window, so I do like to request that. But as always, we do recommend visiting the Country Bear Tours website. You can check all these resorts out at the website at countrybeartours.com, and we'll see you guys again on the